going on, y'all? It's your boy ABC here, and we got another special guest today, Zach Zilla in the house, and we're gonna provide some commentary on some battles submitted to us by Ethan again. So thank you, Ethan, for the battle submissions, and I promise I'll be just as nice as I was in the last review. We got some spring cut battles here, and these are actually pretty exciting because we have STARMIE in the lineup. And I'm actually interested to see these battles because it's the other Psywave user in the meta. Normally people are talking about Lapras here, but we got STARMIE here with Surf and Power Gem, so hopefully there'll be some one-shots. And then we got some Metamons in the back with Galarian Weezing and Cordelia in the back. So, let's get these battles going. All right, first battle, we got here an Empoleon in the back, so we're gonna probably wanna switch out of that. But they're running Steel Wing, so we're actually able to resist these and get a move off for some quick pressure. The opponent decides not to commit a shield here. A Drill Peck would probably do a lot of damage right now, so we're going to shield this up and then see what the opponent wants to do. We do outpace them to the second charge move here, so now they're going to have to produce a shield in order to keep their Pokemon here. Let's see what Ethan does next. He decides to double shield here. He wants to win this lead matchup, and we're actually able to get the farm down, so oh man, they come in with a Ferrothorn, so this energy is going to be neutralized. This is not looking great right now. They get a healthy farm down, but we do have our only hope here is pretty much an overheat, so we'll see what the opponent does. Let's see if they fire up. They do not have Flash Cannon, so that's a relief. They do get the attack drop, which is unfortunate. We are okay, so now they come in with a Weezing of their own.
Ooh, Weezing.
Yeah,
one of the originals.
Yeah, that's right. This one is like the Galarian form is actually like a much crazier version. It's like a fairy version, but it's actually just like a couple of smokestacks. So it's a crazy Pokemon. They actually go for the overheat here, which we do tank. So now they're gonna have to throw another one to take us out. Otherwise, a Sludge will not take us out, and we do overfarm to the max here. So this will be interesting to see how much damage this does. Okay, we could maybe get a nice little farm down. Oh my gosh, we were one move short from getting that farm down. So now the opponent has their Ferrothorn come in, and we're gonna go for a bait here. I like this. They do shield it. Can we get to that overheat? Oh, close. It was, it was a close match, Ethan. So that exciting battles are what we like on this channel. So good start to the match. GG's. All right, into this next matchup, we got a Galissapod. We're gonna save swap out of that one because that is not a good matchup for our STARMIE. They're gonna go in and do an Aqua Jet, and that does a lot of damage here. So we're gonna go ahead and go for this bait here. The opponent may be looking out for the Play Rough or an overheat. They do get the shield, so we do get a Sludge before getting fast move down here. So now the opponent's almost taken out. At this point, what does Ethan decide to do? Does he come back in with the? Okay, he goes in with the Cordelia here, and we have a Clef Key. And man, this Pokemon is becoming stronger and stronger in the meta. Really good typing, just like Mawile, and now Tinkaton. It's going to be spammy with those foul plays, and those Astonishes are doing a lot of damage. So this isn't looking fantastic right now, but we are banking a lot of energy here, and this is going to come down to some energy management in order to come out on top here. So we're going to get this Surf off. This does take out the Clef Key, which is fantastic, and there's an Amogus in the back, so this is looking a little dicey here. We're probably going to shield the first one since we're going to start debuffing them after this, and it's going to be their most powerful attack. They do go for a foul play bait here, which is unfortunate, but quite expected. The opponent does make a switch here, catching the move here, which is why we did the undercharge, so that was good right there. That allows us to get to a rock tomb to put on the Amogus, but I think it's too little too late, and GG's. We're off to an 0-2 start. I'm just posting these battles in the order that I got them, so hopefully things will turn around soon. But now we have a better lead here. We have an Abomasnow, and the Abomasnow better shield up this Power Gem, or it will get one shot. They do respect the Power Gem, which is good on their part. We're gonna respect the Energy Ball here. They do full send it, so this is great for us because we are doing, and now honestly, a Surf probably gonna take out the Abomasnow, but we're gonna ensure the KO with the Power Gem, which is totally fine. We do win switch, and now they come in with the Jellicent, and this is not fantastic. We might survive a Surf. STARMIE is very glassy, and no, we still get knocked out, which is unfortunate. The IVs don't look too bad on the STARMIE. I haven't looked those up personally, but maybe it's like top 150. But anyways, now this Jellicent threw a Shadow Ball and dipped out. They come in with their own Galarian Weezing. So now we're going to debuff them, and we're going to overfarm a bit before switching out. This is a good move here. Now the opponent is going to be probably forced to just spamming out debuff Sludges, which is fine. That still is a lot of damage, so we're just going to let this one go. Because we do survive it. Probably going to overfarm a little bit more because we do resist those Fairy Winds, but we're still able to get to a move on the what is that? Into the Jellicent. My mind is blank for a second, but we're going to go for the kill shot here, the Grass Knot. The opponent does shield it up. I probably would have gone for the Rock Tomb, just because they're probably going to be forced to shield anyways, but it doesn't matter because we do get to the move regardless, and we're going to go for the Grass Knot to ensure this KO. So we're finally in the win column. GG's. All right. Okay, you win. Into the next battle. Nice little Pikachu visor right there. He's pushing up his glasses that aren't present on his face. Anyways, all right, this is a very good matchup here now. We are doing super effective with these Psywaves, and they are shredding through this Galarian Weezing like it was a block of Gouda cheese. We do tank that Sludge right there, and not much health left, but we were probably able to outpace to another move. Yes, we were able to survive these Fairy Winds and force them to throw their energy. We're going to shield here and go for switch and force the opponent to... Oh, man! He went for the Glory and it failed. Okay, yeah, now this is major danger. We do get a Fairy Wind down, so we have a slight energy lead on the opponent. But man, that was brutal. That would have been fantastic if we got that farm down, but that was quite devastating. The opponent throws a Exeter for some reason, because that is double resisted, but we will take it, and we overheat them as a consequence to their actions. And now we are in this matchup where we are with a Ferrothorn that goes for a Power Whip. I guess they have Flash Cannon but didn't build up to it, I'm not sure. But now we're just going to start getting these debuffs off here. The opponent cannot switch out anymore, so now they are permanently debuffed, and now they are double debuffed. This Credelia is going crazy right now. I like the no shield here because if we were going to shield the Credelia, you might as well have done it before getting any of these debuffs off. So now we're able to get a third one off, so now they are triple debuffed. And now we can go in here with this Weezing, and we could probably farm this thing down, honestly, with how many times it's been debuffed. They go for the Flash Cannon, we shield up the nuke, and this opponent, honestly, is just wasting everyone's time here, so we're going to go for the Sludge, and the opponent has resigned. I don't know if they checked out, but we got that win. Loser. Yeah, I would have gone for the overheat. Oh, look at that. We got a 5-0. I guess these videos were... I don't know the order that they were sent to me in, but this team did get a 5-0 at one point, so I guess that's pretty good. Really tough matchup here. Okay, now we've switched the orders of the Pokemon now. Now we have Galarian Weezing here, and we are going for Sludge. We have no neutral moves here. This would have been a good time to have Brutal Swing, but the opponent, regardless, let it through, and we're gonna go for the overheat now to get some major damage off. And we don't win in the zero shield scenario, so this is disastrous. I would probably come in with the STARMIE to maybe fast move them down before they get to the move, but the game gives us a one-turn lag bring in, and that forces us to expend a shield that we otherwise wouldn't have. And this is a very tough situation, but the opponent does a favor and switches out of that Trevenant, giving us a brief energy lead into this. Okay, I would 100% shield this. Yes, good job. And let's go for a juicy farm down if possible. Come on, let's go. Oh, I like the idea. I think we'll barely be able to survive. Okay, it's going to be rough. Go for one fast... Oh, I probably would have gone for one fast move there. Any damage is good damage at this point. But now we're off into the STARMIE, and I don't see us even taking a Seed Bomb at this point. But the opponent's probably going to make sure and go for the Shadow Ball. Boom! Just got blasted right there and took a loss. So I guess this game wasn't part of the previous set. Into the next match here. Tentacruel, fantastic lead here.
Another classic Pokemon.
Yeah, that's right. One of the original favorites. 151. That's right. Oh, this and another one right here. This is the battle of the water type Psywave users. And look at that damage right there. That is what we're talking about. Lapras doesn't have anything on Starmie. Let's go. Oh, they do go for the Legacy Ice Beam there. That's rough. We're gonna go for a nasty farm down here. Lapras the preferred move used to be Ice Shard, which would pose a problem for this Credilli, but now we're able to get that farm down without any fear of being farmed down ourselves. We do deny them, which is fantastic, and so that allows us to get to this next Rock Tomb with some health remaining. The Tentacruel is going to get a nasty little farm down right there, but they decide to stay in the matchup as opposed to banking their energy. So we're going to take whatever move they throw, even if it's a Sludge Wave that won't hurt too bad, and they go for the bait. So we're in a really good spot right now. There's really nothing this opponent can do. Honestly, they should top left right now. So hopefully we see some overheat. No, Ethan's a man of character, a noble trainer. He's only going for sludges here. Man, that's fine. We'll take sludges. That's fine. This opponent really is. Oh, he built up to the overheat. He gave me some hope at least. But we're gonna go ahead and get this easy little. Okay, we're not gonna go for the farm down here. We're gonna go for the Surf, and it still takes out the Tentacruel. Starmie has a very high attack stat, so we are able to get that win. All right.
His name's Yop.
Yop. Are we gonna lose this one? Yop. These Psywaves are chunking this Shadow Galarian Weezing right now. They go for a something's going on here. The game's freezing up. Okay. All right. False alarm. All right. So now we are in this neutral matchup with the Ferrothorn. I don't know if they built up to the Flash Cannon, but we're good. Okay, they did. Good shield, Mr. Ethan. All right. So now we're gonna go for a little bait of our own, and the opponent lets it through. This opponent is a psycho right now. So we're going to we're gonna go ahead and bait them now. They do commit the shield, which is great. And at this point, we know that we're about to get Flash Cannon, so we're just going to go ahead and get some damage off on this thing, which is fine, because now the opponent decides to throw their energy, opting not to overfarm. They do full send the Flash Cannon now, but at this point, their health has been neutralized considerably. So now we're going to come in with the Starmie here, and do we get that juicy? Yes, we get a juicy farm down. My goodness. All right, we are loaded with energy, with whatever decides to come into the back, and it's a Gastrodon. All right, we haven't seen one yet in this video, so it's good that we have a lot of energy at it right now. And that's a lot of damage. A second Surf will definitely take it out. So I imagine we're going to see a shield here. We do. And I saw we went for that that Body Slam catch. Very good idea. The opponent wisely holds on to their energy, and they're going to go for the Earth Power, but that doesn't do enough. That doesn't do enough. Now they come back in with their Weezing, which we do take out with our Rock Tomb, and the opponent realizes that the match is over, and they take that loss. GG's. So we ended up defeating Yop. And we have a Dedenne in here.
Overall record at this point.
Probably closer to 500, but we're racking up these wins now. We're cooking now. So now we have a Dedenne in here, and this is honestly the first one I've seen in Spring Cup so far. So we are luckily equipped to handle this with our Galarian Weezing. The Sludge wipes it off the face of the earth, and then the opponent comes in with a Shadow one actually, with Leaf Tornado, which is interesting. And what is that on my screen? Is that a Tauros? Oh, that's the okay, so someone has a Paldean Tauros, and that's one of the OGs too, but it's a variant. It's a variant from the Paldea region, and that's in the Scarlet and the Violet games. So that's a really cool pick. But
last very long.
It did not. It did not. It left as soon as it came in. And we are just eating these Leaf Tornadoes, and no debuff, which is fantastic. But we can guarantee a debuff here, unlike the opponent. And so now we're going to come in and just farm them down. The opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match. GG's. And we're probably running close to the end of the video here, but we're going to keep on going. Very slightly positive matchup here, so long as you don't take an energy ball to the face. And we're going for the nuke here. I like this. Let's get that shield, or let's knock this Abomasnow out. The opponent respects the poison or the power gem, and they bang us with an energy ball, which is unfortunate. But we do have a favorable matchup here where the opponent goes for the Icy Wind, and we are able to then overfarm and forcing the opponent to switch out. And now we have a favorable matchup here. We're going to full send the Grass Knot. The opponent might be expecting a Rock Tomb, but they shield up the Grass Knot wisely. We're going to shield up the potential Earth Power, which we do. And then there's a debuff, which is unfortunate. I think it's only like 10% at this point from an Earth Power, so that's very unfortunate. But we're going to get this Gastrodon as soon as possible out of here. I might have overfarmed just a little bit because we know what's going to come in. And these Powder Snows are chunking us heavily. And we aren't allowed to overfarm much as a result, but we're going to get rid of this Abomasnow. And in the back, they all right. Okay, this is what the energy banked earlier is useful for, and we just boomed that Ferrothorn. That was amazing. So GG's, and we had a 4-1 set there. So these battles are just all over the place, but now we're gonna have a Shadow Tentacool in the lead again. And we have a Palkia, which is, my goodness. These opponents are running some spice here between the Paldean Tauros, the Palkia. We shield once, that Aqua Tail is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, when they survive on 1 HP in a Dream. So unfortunately, we're going to take this Aqua Tail, and that does a lot. My goodness. Hopefully, we're still able to get off 2 charge moves here. We're gonna go for an Overheat into this Tentacruel. That is resisted move, but it didn't look resisted because that is just how powerful Overheat is. Rendering it virtually ineffective. So now we're going to go in here and we're just going to throw these Rock Tombs, and the opponent has no choice but to shield because their Tentacruel is pretty much rendered useless. So now they do throw the Earth Power, and we do let that through, which is unfortunate because now we're in danger of being farmed down ourselves. I probably would have gone for the I would have gone for the Rock Tomb because they probably would have shielded, but we do get to this move regardless, and then we have a shield left over for the Starmie, and then we're going to get this Power Gem off and then knock out the Shadow Tentacool. Boom! GG's. That was a good win there, and we have another match. All right, we're still going here, and we have a Shiny Galarian Weezing in the lead. You know, if you notice, there's a pattern here. Most people are running Galarian Weezing on their teams. You know, we have some spice in our with the Starmie, so it's made for some pretty good content so far. We do have a Shadow Feraligatr in this match, which we haven't seen before. They do throw an alignment, giving us an extra Bullet Seed, so we can survive a Hydro Cannon, but they full send the Ice Beam, and we still survive, which is pretty impressive. I'm not sure if they undercharged at all. I know we did debuff them before, but, you know, Shadow Feraligatrs are very strong. It looks like we had some one-turn lag in there, so which is unfortunate, but we do eat the Hydro Cannon, and we have a lot of energy going into the endgame matchup with a Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, we don't have Ice Beam on here, but these Surf should still do some decent damage, and they do. So we're just going to be spamming these away. Everything is resisted right now from us, but this does put it in range where we could probably knock it out with the Sludge. Honestly, we're going to probably watch for the Flash Cannon here. The opponent does bait with a Power Whip, which is unfortunate, but we do get the KO here, and the opponent now has a Galarian Weezing in the back, and we're going straight for that Overheat. How much damage does this do? Woo! Man, that is a lot of damage right there. So the opponent will do an Overheat of their own, does knock us out, but we Psywave them down for the win. GG's. All right, we're facing Jorge G. And okay, we see a Mantine now in the lead, so we're seeing some different things in this matchup. This was the 2nd generation. This was the Johto region back in the day when we were kids, so it's pretty cool to see these Pokemon, you know, still doing their thing now. They are staying in this matchup, and actually, I just realized that they took that Power Gem to the face, and that pretty much rendered them useless. And now the opponent comes in with a Razor Leaf Tropius, which is a pick. It is a decision. It is a choice, but very ill-advised because now they're stuck in a matchup where we can just farm them down, and we have all the energy in the world. They cannot come back in with their Mantine unless they want to have that rendered useless and have the remaining poke. Okay, and they decide to do that actually. So we have no problem throwing this Sludge, takes out the opponent, and they just have a Mawile in the back. So This is a little interesting, but we're going to go for that bait here. Opponent likely will shield, and we do get the shield. Oh, we might have been able to make it to that overheat, but we play it safe, and the opponent does let it through, so we get some valuable fast move on pressure on them, as well as forcing a shield here. So now, and then the opponent throws energy for some weird reason. I have no idea what they were thinking, but, you know, and their Mawile is 1386 CP, so it's underpowered as well. What elo are we in? I didn't even check, to be honest. This is an elo right here. This is some elo. I don't know where we're at, but we are somewhere. But we get the win. GG's. And that's actually all the battles we have. Hey Ethan, I think you did a really good job with these. Thank you for the submission. This was a very good showcase for STARMIE. And I do think that this town isn't big enough for the two Psywave water type users. So very good showing for STARMIE. Credilli does what it does as always. But it was a pleasure having you here for this video, Mr. Zachzilla.
It's good to see that somebody get in on a winning streak like that.
Absolutely.
Magnificent.
Absolutely. Yeah, keep the battles coming, and you know, I'll feature them. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and if you're a returning user, thank you for the support, and keep on doing what you're doing, and we'll get some more content your way soon enough. This has been ABUC, and you've been watching Pogo Bros.